What's up, everybody? This is the 8 to 5 trader giving you guys my trades for today. Today I went minus 30 realized with a net P&L of negative 61.49. Made 6 trades, traded 2 tickers. Let's show you what I did today. Today was one of those days where, again, nothing really moved. The market, not the market, but there wasn't a lot on the scanner. So we basically had to wait for some stuff to happen. But I was watching CLRB at the open for a nice move and ended up getting stopped out before the move finally happened. But I went short after, let's see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 at minute 6 after the first 5. Saw the price action was coming down. We closed below VWAP. We made this big squeeze. I was thinking to myself that the shorts had control of the price action, couldn't keep the price action up, so I went short 100 shares looking for the move to the downside. Went short 100 shares at 11.05. As soon as I went short, I didn't get filled. So I didn't get filled until 23 seconds after I put my initial order in. So the price action had to come back up for me to get filled. And I was debating on whether or not to take the trade off, but I ended up leaving it. And while the price action was coming up, I got filled at 11.05. Price action went up more. I stopped out. Then after the candle closed, price action finally fell, and then I ended up missing that move. So I think I lost, let's see, 11.05. I stopped out on that at 11.40, so I lost 35 cents on that. And then I came back later for another move after getting this, looking for the 5-minute non-moving average reject. And what ended up happening, I didn't get that move before I ended up, I didn't get the move before I stopped out. So I went short at 10.52, 100 shares looking for the move to the downside. Ended up stopping out at 10.74, so I lost 22 cents on that move. Price actually squeezed up more, and then it finally made this big sell-off, which is what I was expecting, which was to get to the 20 moving average on the 5 minutes. So I missed that move as well. So overall, I lost 57 bucks, including 4 ticket trades on CLRB. Just didn't get in at the right time. Netflix, and plus it didn't really have volume either, so I can't really complain. Netflix gapped down really hard in the pre-market from the bad news of slow subscriber growth. But to open, the price action squeezed up. If you took this after the first 5 minutes and you didn't stop out, pretty sure you probably blew your account up. But after the first 5 minutes, Netflix was trending to the downside, but then price action really didn't hold on the 1 minute, then it squeezed. But I waited to try to catch a reversal on the 1 minute. And after I saw this close below the non-moving average, I figured we'd get a push down to the non-moving average on the 5 minute. I went short 50 shares with a stop above near the non-moving average. I went short, even though it wasn't really the best risk reward, but at this point I was already down. I went short 50 shares at 362.11, and I covered everything at 361.58. So I think I did pretty good on that. Got over 25 cents out of that. So wait, did I get? No, I got 50 cents out of that. Over 50 cents out of that. Did really good on that trade, and I just cut it off because I know moves like that, when they're kind of consolidating, it's almost like a ABCD pattern that's kind of rejecting, or kind of, if you look at it, it's kind of like a bull flag almost, right? So that's what I was thinking was going to happen. So I went ahead and took off the trade and just took the gains that I had because I didn't want it to go against me, and I ended up making the right call. So my day's negative 30. Still doing good on my position size and still doing good on my entries. Just got to capitalize on the moves when they do happen, and CLRB just didn't work out. I feel like had it had the volume, it probably would have worked out when I got in, but it was just pretty choppy. And plus, I had to wait for the price action to come up before I can get filled. I did try to take a trade on TVIX. I think there were some issues going on with DOS today in the simulator. I tried to take a trade on TVIX right here at the let's see, right here after the price action rejected right here. My order was rejected at 38.27. I went short, I want to say 200 shares. I went short 200 shares, and order ended up getting rejected. So I missed out on that move. I actually pulled the trigger, pressed the button, nothing happened. And when I looked at it on my trade log, it said that order was rejected. It was saying that I didn't have the buying power. So yeah, so 38.27 times 200, that's like, let me see, 30 is, so this was right around $6,000. So give or take nine, at the most nine grand. I had no other trades open. So whatever happened, it said I didn't have enough buying power. So I ended up missing this drop on TVIX. But end of the day, negative 30. Doing pretty good. Keeping the trades to a minimum, waiting on entries, taking exits when I see them, and making sure my position sizing is where it needs to be. So just kind of keep focusing on that, and when the move does happen, it'll happen, and I'll be able to capitalize on it and not only reach my daily goal, but make sure that I can keep these losses under control. That's the big thing for me right now, is to work on my position sizing and make sure these losses are minimal. But we'll see what tomorrow brings us. Hopefully we get more volatility and some more volume.